Now, First Alert weather with meteorologist Cutter Martin.
And it is time now for the First Alert Super 7-day forecast. A busy weather pattern continues. Enjoy tomorrow, the last completely clear and calm day. Thursday, system number 1 moves through. Relatively low impact, 40% chance of rain. That's the peak, so scattered coverage. Likely, though, after 3 p.m. and then done by 6 p.m. So it's a short little window. We're watching for showers and thunderstorms moving back through North Georgia and metro Atlanta. Bit of a break Friday. We have the clouds, 70s, little muggier, just a spotty rain chance. And then all eyes on Saturday and Sunday as well. The chance of rain will actually start to increase. Saturday morning, 6 a.m. spotty rain showers, but notice north and west metro could be some thunderstorms late morning onto early afternoon. These will be scattered, kind of hit or miss, but 1 or 2 could be strong to severe. Still, though, the greatest risk of severe weather through 11 o'clock Saturday evening remains across the state of Alabama. That will change, though, as we get into Saturday night and the wee hours of Sunday morning. Risk of severe weather will really increase. In fact, hail, tornadoes, flooding, wind gusts to 60 or 70 miles per hour, all forms of hazardous or severe weather are possible, and that will peak in the wee hours of Sunday morning. Here comes that line of showers and thunderstorms again, swiftly moving through, and it looks like mainly a Sunday morning impact. We're drying out and we're seeing sunshine by Sunday afternoon. So Sunday morning, overnight Saturday, really the time to watch for severe weather. We're back to cooler weather, sunshine next week.